Brandon Pfaadt is delivering big time, giving the Diamondbacks exactly what they needed tonight.
Swing and a man struck him out, and Pfaadt struts off the mound.
Do you have a first baseball memory, t-ball, backyard wiffle ball, little league?
At my grandfather's house, we would always, that was kind of the first time we were introduced to baseball, and we'd play wiffle ball in the backyard. The fence was probably, I'm gonna go 25 yards away, and I remember we finally got to the point where we could start hitting the wiffle ball over the fence. So I remember getting on the mound for the first time at 9 years old, and I loved it. I loved pitching, I loved hitting, so I loved hitting homers as much as I liked striking people out.
Now, we've talked about this before, but coming out of high school, no D1 offers? Was that?
No offers, just going to a small school. I didn't really know I would end up where I would be now. I think looking back at it, it was like, oh, maybe I could have got a shot at a bigger school, but you know, I'm grateful for where I ended up at Bellarmine and everything that happened throughout my journey.
Now, there's a family legacy with Bellarmine, right?
There is. My grandfather started it all. He's a professor there. My dad works there. My two aunts went there. It's kind of a family school. I got to play baseball with both of my brothers.
With the 149th pick of the 2020 MLB Draft, the Arizona Diamondbacks select right-handed pitcher Brandon Pfaadt from Bellarmine University.
2020 is a weird year to get drafted. What was that experience like for you?
It was weird. It was all new to me. I didn't know what to expect, and we were kind of projected in that round 2 through 6, and obviously there's only 5 rounds. So finally got a call after, it was probably 6 hours later. We were all getting a little anxious, and got a call and that the Dbacks wanted to draft me, and we were all super excited because not a lot of people from Bellarmine get that opportunity, and we were just grateful. But then again, it was a weird time because COVID was happening, so I didn't really hear anything for a few months, and then not till October finally got to come out here and go to Instructs.
So how long was that limbo period? That must be difficult. Because they can't tell you what they're going to do because they don't know.
Because they didn't know.
Oh,
everything was up in limbo pretty much. But finally, that was my first flight ever, was out here. Interesting.
Really?
Yeah. So my first flight was actually in 2020 out here to Arizona. I remember, so I got here late that night, so everything was dark. I couldn't see anything out of my Uber. I remember waking up in the morning, opening up the curtains of the hotel room, and seeing mountains you could see as far as you wanted, and I was like, this is weird, because I've never seen anything like that in my life, and there were no trees, nothing, just mountains, and completely different, completely unique, but now it's normal.
For Brandon Pfaadt making his World Series debut.
Cracks his bat and a bouncer back to Pfaadt. There's one, there's 2.
That World Series, considering that journey, if you look at it, a very brief period of time. You've really been through a lot. How have you handled it?
Yeah, it was like I got drafted yesterday, and time flies, and I think all the experiences come into play and build who I am, the player I am today, and just not taking anything for granted and using those experiences to my advantage.